These are called linear equations because if you graph something like y equals 2x plus 1, it will be as straight as an arrow. No twists, no turns, just a perfect line marching confidently across the coordinate plane. It's algebra at its most well-behaved. One variable, one power, and one solution. Honestly, it's so simple, it solves itself if you look at it hard enough. Think of an equation as one of those old-fashioned balance scales. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, or it tips over and your solution spills all over the floor. Inverse operations are the tools we use to undo everything that's been done to x. It's like algebraic revenge. Someone added 7 to x? You subtract 7. Someone multiplied it by 5? You divide by 5. You're not solving. You are liberating. Solving for x is an emotional drama. It's like x suddenly lost its popularity and all its friends started leaving him. First the constant and then the coefficient pack their bags, move to the other side of the equation, and show their true colors by flipping signs or inverting. By the end, x is left completely alone, wondering what happened. But at least now we know its value. Sometimes the x resists isolation by hiding inside parentheses, like a toddler hiding behind a curtain thinking you can't see them. That's when you bring out the distributive property and say, "Nice try." Once the parentheses are gone, you can proceed with the good old inverse operations. Fractions slow everything down, so we call in the LCD, the legendary crusher of denominators. When LCD enters the scene, all fractions get obliterated. Multiply every term by it and boom, your equation transforms into something clean and fraction-free. LCD is the monster truck that crushes fractions, flattens obstacles, and leaves nothing but solvable terrain behind. Consecutive integers are like next-door neighbors. They live side by side, only one unit apart, and you can't mention one without the other showing up. If you invite x to the problem, x plus 1 knocks on the door like, "I heard we're doing math." Word problems are where algebra pretends to be literature. Just remember, a number means x, decreased by means subtract, and equals means you're almost done, unless the story involves cousins and boats, in which case, good luck. Word problems love to sound dramatic. 5 less than a number isn't a Shakespearean riddle. It just means x minus 5. Learn how to decode the phrases and suddenly word problems become as easy as forgetting your password right after resetting it. Jean-Jacques Parabellow was once a humble student of the great Sir Isaac Factorton. Known for his strict discipline and legendary intolerance for mathematical nonsense, Factorton rarely handed out compliments. His approval was harder to earn than extra credit in a calculus midterm. But one day, after Parabellow gave a long, poetic presentation on equations with no solution and infinite solutions, the room fell silent. Factorton stared at the chalkboard, then slowly turned to Parabellow and said, "I don't know whether to applaud you, or give you partial credit for a philosophy course." It was the closest thing to a compliment he ever gave, and Parabellow wore it like a medal.